morning, it's Jackie Lee from whatdoyouwantmost.com, and today I'm going to share with you one of my very favorite cool weather recipes, chicken and dumpling stew. Now this is a little different than my normal chicken and dumplings, but I have actually come to like this one even better than my original recipe. So what you're going to need is 5 or 6 pieces of bacon, 1 onion which you're going to dice into small squares, 3 to 4 stalks of celery which you're going to dice, 10 baby carrots. You can use regular carrots, we just always have baby carrots in the house. 2 or 3 cooked chicken breasts diced. Usually I make this after we've had, like I've roasted a whole chicken, so I just kind of use whatever is left over on the chicken to make this. It's great for if you have leftovers. 1.5 quarts of chicken stock, 1 bag of frozen mixed veggies, half a cup of whipping cream, and for the dumplings, you know, just use your store-bought mix if you want, or you can make your own dumplings, but I basically just follow the Bisquick directions. The original recipe I got this from, which I've changed like almost completely, they use a can of pre-made biscuits, and you just follow the same directions, you pull the biscuits out of the can. Alright, let's get started. First step, we are going to brown our bacon in the bottom of a nice pan. This is my new Dutch oven, which I am excited and love to use. We're going to brown this bacon until it gets good and brown and crispy, and then take it out. There's going to be quite a bit of grease at the bottom of the pan. You want to pour off most of it, leave about a tablespoon. Then you're going to toss in your onions and get them cooking until they start to get a little translucent and you can really smell them well. Then add in your celery and your carrots, and then just cook them a little bit until it starts to get softened. Then you're going to add your chicken and your chicken stock and let that cook for a little bit. You're just creating layers of flavor when you do this. Just add one thing and let it cook and get its flavor in there, and then add the next thing, so on and so on. The next thing, oh, I left this off the list because I had extra in my refrigerator, so I just threw them in. I added a bunch of mushrooms to this dish, and it was wonderful. I love mushrooms. My family loves mushrooms, so it was good for us. If you don't like mushrooms, then just leave it out. You can also add in any other vegetables you have that are left over in your fridge. This is a great way to use up anything that you've got sitting around. So we're just going to let this cook and cook and cook. I let mine cook for like an hour because that's how much time we had left before dinner. The dumpling part is going to take about 25 minutes, so leave that part on there, you know, when you're planning your dinner time. So the next step is to make your dumplings, and I picked up this Heart Smart Bisquick for another recipe, and it's good. It tastes just like regular Bisquick. I ended up making 3 times the amount that it said for one go around, because it only made like 4 biscuits, and my pan takes a lot more than 4, and I like a lot of dumplings in my dumpling stew. So you know, kind of think about how many servings and how many dumplings come out of each process you go through, and then plan accordingly. Okay, now once your dumpling dough is all put together, you're going to want to add your half a cup of heavy whipping cream and stir it around. And you don't really have to let it cook at all. Just, you know, it should be boiling at this point so that your dumplings will cook. Go ahead and then pour in the half a cup of whipping cream, and then spoon on your dumplings. And what you're going to do is you're going to spoon them on, then you're going to let them cook for 10 minutes with the lid off, and then you're going to put the lid on for 10 minutes. And then your dumplings will be done. That is the trick to getting your dumplings cooked perfectly inside and out and not being gross on the top or the bottom. And there you have it. Chicken and dumpling stew. We still have some left in the refrigerator, but not very much. It goes pretty fast around here. I hope you enjoy this recipe and have a wonderful day. And if you are having cold and rainy weather, this is a perfect pot to put on the stove. This is Jackie Lee from whatdoyouwantmost.com. Have an amazing day. You deserve it.